1.
Extinct.
Extinct.
The tiger population is decreasing, so they are in danger of becoming extinct.
2.
Distressing.
Distressing.
It was distressing for the man to hear the cries of his dog, which was trapped in the burning building. Distress.
Distress. The fact that their baby was born with brain damage deeply distressed the couple.
Distress.
Distress.
To Ella's great distress, her next-door neighbors make loud noises every night.
3.
Defense.
Defense.
I felt so grateful that John came to my defense when I was stopped by a group of bullies. Defend.
Defend. The soldiers were sent to the front line to defend their country from enemies.
Defensive.
Defensive.
The girl lifted up her umbrella in a defensive position when a stranger approached her.
4.
Generate.
Generate.
Nuclear power is not the only way to generate electricity. The sun, water, and wind are all alternatives.
5.
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Normally speaking, dry air contains about 21% oxygen.
6.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
The burning of coal usually gives off an unpleasant smell and causes damage to the atmosphere.
6.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. The restaurant had a relaxed atmosphere, so we felt very comfortable when we dined there. 7.
Harmony.
Harmony.
For years, the two tribes have lived together in perfect harmony. They have never fought with each other.
8.
Agriculture.
Agriculture.
With remarkable advances in agriculture, both the quantity and quality of fruits are better than ever before.
Agricultural.
Agricultural. It is illegal to build a factory on agricultural land without permission, for this type of land must be used to grow crops only. 9.
Global.
Global.
As aging populations have become a burning global issue, many countries are in desperate need of long-term care services.
10.
Evidence.
Evidence.
There is clear evidence that brushing your teeth after eating helps prevent tooth decay. Evident.
Evident. From Angela's expression, it was evident that she wasn't interested in what I was talking about at all. 11.
Speed.
Speed.
I was truly amazed at the speed of Amy's reply to my text messages. Speed.
Speed. The hit-and-run driver just sped away from the scene after her car accidentally hit the motorcyclist. As a result, her driver's license became no longer valid. 12.
Log.
Log.
Many indigenous people living in the mountainous areas make a living by logging, and some of them are good at wood carving.
12.
Log.
Log. Each store you visit is logged into a database when you scan the QR codes at the doorways.
Log.
Log.
To build a campfire for the night, we have to collect as many logs as possible before it gets dark.
13.
Figure.
Figure.
The figure is a line graph which shows that the total number of people who caught the disease has rapidly increased during this quarter.
13.
Figure.
Figure. The department store had a tough year last year, but it saw significant growth in its sales figures this month.
Figure.
Figure.
To make ends meet, James is in the habit of figuring how much money he can spend each week.
14.
Identify.
Identify.
After a full examination, the doctor was finally able to identify the actual cause of Ashley's sudden memory loss.
14.
Identify.
Identify. The painting, which has been identified as an Andy Warhol original, is of great cultural value.
Identification.
Identification.
Since the airplane was completely destroyed, the identification of the crash victims was a difficult job.
15.
Conservation.
Conservation.
As the planet's environmental problems worsen, more and more groups are calling for the conservation of natural areas.
15.
Conservation.
Conservation. Energy conservation can help us not only reduce our utility bills, but also preserve resources for future generations. 16.
Resist.
Resist.
Upon seeing the latest electric scooter model on sale, Jeremy was unable to resist the urge to buy one. Resistance.
Resistance. As the experts had expected, the new economic policy was meeting strong resistance because there was still room for improvement. 17.
Recover.
Recover.
The baseball star apparently hasn't recovered from the defeat 2 days ago, since he still performed terribly in today's game. Recovery.
Recovery. For many store owners, there are few signs of real economic recovery and only a slight increase in sales.
The basketball player is expected to make a quick recovery from his injury and be able to return next season.
Recovery.
Recovery. 18.
Flood.
Flood.
In 2018, continuous heavy rain from August 23rd to 26th resulted in severe floods in southern Taiwan, especially in Kaohsiung and Pingdong. Flood.
Flood. The underground parking garage always floods whenever there is heavy rain. 19.
Anchor.
Anchor.
The cabinet should be anchored to the wall, or else it might fall down and hurt the kids when an earthquake hits.
Anchor.
Anchor. The captain ordered the sailors to drop the anchor and stop at the port for a few days before they set sail again. 20.
Excess.
Excess.
Bella always cuts off excess fat from the meat before she cooks it in order to control the calories she eats. Excess.
Excess. Moderate exercise can be good for us, while an excess of exercise may lead to injury.
Excessive.
Excessive.
Excessive noise can affect one's hearing and even cause hearing loss.
21.
Pose.
Pose.
While walking in a construction site, Eric always skips wearing a helmet, which poses a high risk to his safety.
22.
Vital.
Vital.
The Internet plays a vital role in the modern world. People depend on it for almost everything.
23.
Devise.
Devise.
The teacher devised a clever game to teach her students the grammar rule in an interesting way.
24.
Formula.
Formula.
To end the dispute, the two parties are trying to work out a formula for peace that will be acceptable to both sides.
24.
Formula.
Formula. The formula for calculating the area of a rectangle is multiplying the length by the width. 25.
Ban.
Ban.
According to the law, using smartphones is banned while the citizens are casting their votes. Ban.
Ban. Medical experts in the United Kingdom have called for a ban on junk food advertising on TV and online before 9 p.m., as it has a negative influence on children. 26.
Flame.
Flame.
The chemical plant exploded and went up in flames.
27.
Reduce.
Reduce.
To reduce costs, Ms. Cruz decided to cook at home more often and dine out less. Reduction.
Reduction. Overfishing has led to a reduction in the number of fish.